Hey guys, this is Joe here. Yeah, it's been a while, about 5, 6 months since I last posted anything here. Uh, Events have came, of which you can see that, well, from our last posting when I showed the setting up the Lavoo, we moved. Stopped renting and bought our own place. Secondly is the job that I have. It's been 1 month days, 1 month nights, 1 month days, 1 month nights, so it goes day, nights. And now, well, I'm back on nights again. Yay. That's just kind of throwing things into work. Secondly is we had a pretty harsh winter around here, surprisingly. I mean, we got hammered. The mountains got hammered with snow. And then just when I thought, okay, great, warmed up enough, I could go out, we had some pretty nasty storms here, just wind like you wouldn't believe. 100-mile-an-hour winds that knocked over a couple semis here. Then, typical Nevada weather goes from winter, 2 weeks of spring to summer. Now we're like cooking it with 100+ degrees. Today's supposed to be only in the 90s. Okay. But anyways, enough of that here. I'm going to show you some of the gear that I take with me on my jaunts, whether it be camping, extended camp, or just an outdoor thing. Which is I have the Italian rucksack here. See, it's a very popular item. If you get it, get it. But I like it. My only complaint is it doesn't have enough storage space in here for my cooking pot, which is a headache at times because I like to make soups out there. But a Sven saw, which I haven't had this for years. I've just got this recently. It's got some new stuff too. But I used this when I was back east to make my shelters, and I'm loving it. I mean, I've always liked it. It's easy. The only drawback is that if you lose this screw here, it all don't work too well. Recently, I got a survival takedown bow. Basically, 45-pound weight. It goes from 35, 45, 50 pounds. I got it from Expector Bows. One of the new items I've bought. I played with it a few times. I'm liking it. The only drawback that I could see with it is that sometimes it could fall out if you don't tighten it right away. Some of you have seen this before. I bought this during the wintertime in hopes to go out. I've heard good and bad things about this. Basically, my hope was to go out in the cold, but it warmed up too much, so now it's just too damn hot to take this out in. This is my everyday carry bag I use out there. Went to a taxidermist and I asked if you have any spare hides, you'd be willing to part with, like scraps, and he said, yeah, sure. There's a big pile over there. So I sewed it up. But in my bag is paracord, of course, head wrap, bandanas. You can never have too many bandanas. Another bandana. Zipper bag with my fire steel and cotton balls. Cotton rounds. Work very well. You could use these to clean your face or to get a fire going. My flint and steel kit. Another flint and steel kit. Bone bearing for a bow drill. Lighter. Some people like them, some people don't. You can never have too many ways of making a fire. Lastly, these are gloves, patterned off of the late Ron Hood's gloves. They're very nice. I like them. I could even use them to like flint nap, pick up a hot pot. And I don't recommend, because if you're not paying attention, you can get right here. But this is pretty much in my everyday carry bag right here. around my neck is a small flint and steel kit. This is the steel, and here's the flint and tin and char cloth in there. Victorinox Forester Swiss Army knife with a locking blade. They used to have the rucksack. I really liked the rucksack because it had a button right here that could easily close. But now they have this little bar that you push. I don't care for that too much. More likely to cut yourself. But it's the only type of knife I have with a locking blade. Has saw. I've used this. I like it. Though I prefer the old rucksack models, a little bit more beefier, a little bit more sturdy. But of course the other attachments, the can opener or bottle opener, can opener, awl, and corkscrew. Lastly is the neck knife that I made myself. Sack style. I mean, I use this a lot. Alright. Fumble around here. Water bottles. I'm probably going to do a review on these two here. One I prefer, one I don't. Bet you could tell which one. My knives, I'll get to that in a moment. This bad boy is called the Royal Rucksack, pattern off of the Swiss backpack. Have my Lavu tent right here. Yeah, it's different from the other one I've had. I still use that one in the colder seasons, but this time of the year, when it's warmer, I prefer the olive drab. More so because it doesn't conduct as much heat. But this is a new pack that I got, and I'm liking it so far. I like having these straps up here. I could put like another bedroll up here if I want to, or even the Czechoslovakian sleeping bag. So. Here's my cookie pot. More parachute cord. Canteen cup. Spam, bacon flavored. Clang clang bash. More water bottles. Out here in the desert, you can't, most of your weight is going to be water. No doubt, because this stuff will suck the moisture right out of your body. A collapsible pillow I got from Campmore. I like to be comfortable. I hate waking up with a crick in my neck. A body bag. In case I do something stupid, it'd be easier to carry me out. But it also can be easily used as an insulator and to keep the moisture away from your body. I've had this for at least 15 years. This time of the year, I like to use a fleece sleeping bag. Lately, the temperature's been in the 70s. It makes it nice and uncomfortable trying to sleep in one of these, so you sleep on top. I get eaten alive by the mosquitoes. My folding pan, I got this at Walmart. But that's pretty much it. With that said, let me show you the knives I carry. I don't always carry them all at the same time, but these are pretty much primarily the knives I've used mostly.